Huge video today. Shocker, right? We're going to be examining why Bitcoin is still an Amazon-like opportunity. The first Bitcoin billionaires, other than Satoshi himself, believe this is so. We're also going to look at more gigantic opportunities in this video, including one up-and-coming coin tied to the explosion of decentralized exchanges. And let me tell you, this one is due for a hippo pump, probably this week. And we will also be examining another promising project that just got a huge exchange listing. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoyCrypto, the hardest working channel in all of cryptocurrency. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and join both my Telegram groups to learn more about crypto or connect with me in the Bit Squad. All right, guys, today we have another exciting video as we all pat each other on the back for being early. Look at the explosion of Uniswap and DEXs and look at two tokens that could be feathers in the cap of your portfolio. I've been saying on this channel that we are on the verge of a legendary golden bull run, a phrase I stole from another YouTuber. The signs, though, keep coming. Joseph Young produced a piece for Forbes 2 days ago that quoted Cameron Winklevoss, co-founder of Gemini, having said that not owning Bitcoin today will be a worse investment decision than not investing in Apple, Google, Amazon, and Microsoft in the early 2000s. Wow. Young, writing for Forbes, would put this into context by reminding us that since the early days, Amazon stock has increased from around $250 to $3,160. He would also remind us in November 2018, when Bitcoin was in the 4K region, venture capitalist investor Fred Wilson also compared Bitcoin to Amazon in its early days when he said, so while crypto asset prices are down 80 to 95% in USD terms over the last year, they could and probably will go lower. Amazon was down 80% a year into the post-bubble bear market, and it got cut in half again before it made a bottom almost 2 years after it peaked. Wilson would also say Amazon peaked in the internet bubble in late 1999 at around $90 per share. Almost 2 years later, at the trough, you could briefly buy Amazon at $6. And then it took until late 2017 for Amazon to trade above the highs it reached in 1999. But of course, all of this is ancient history, and if you look at Amazon's chart today, all of that turbulence is hardly even visible. In the context of Bitcoin having fallen 80% from its peak, Wilson was implying that the large difference in prices for Bitcoin during this volatile bear market will seem trivial to future investors when Bitcoin reaches new heights. Amazon fell by more than 90%, which is more than Bitcoin fell from its peak of $20K, going from $90 a share in 1999 to bottoming at $6 in 2001. But even if you bought the peak in 1999 at $90, similar to people that bought at $20K, and you held it until today, then you certainly have made a killing. There was definitely some short-term turbulence in the price and a bearish sentiment, but it was always a good long-term hodl, and now you would have shares of Amazon that cost $3,000 each and would be a very satisfied early investor. Joseph Young would return to Winklevoss's recent comments to quote him saying that unlike 2017, this rally is both being driven by Bitcoin as an inflation hedge and Ethereum DeFi FOMO. This is an important observation. I mean, think about it. In the 2017 bull market, price increase was mostly from positive hype along with hopes and dreams that turned into nightmares. But there wasn't an element of panic or fear that drove people to Bitcoin. Fear only came after the peak and drove people away. When people bought in 2017, they weren't seeking a refuge from the fiat system. They were seeking to explore this new model or cash in on the hype. But this is 2020. The pandemic exists and has served as a catalyst to disrupt the fiat house of cards the world's economy is built on. And now people have an incentive to buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, not just to make money, but just as importantly, in an effort to not lose money. Fear is a motivator to buy Bitcoin in 2020, while in 2017, it only played a role in incentivizing not buying Bitcoin. And fear is a powerful motivator. Add into the mix the positive hype of DeFi and a new system of finance that has serious potential to change the world forever, and maybe already has, and you have a golden combination of factors driving investor demand. On one side, you have hope for gains. the carrot in front of your face for investing in Bitcoin and alts, but on the other, there is a stick smacking you as your purchasing power declines for remaining within the fiat model. These incentives drive you and your money away from fiat and toward Bitcoin and the crypto sphere. While we're on the topic of DeFi hype, 2 days ago, friend of the channel, Zach Vole, wrote a piece for CoinDesk that covered how July's collective volume of decentralized exchanges, or DEXs, rose 174% from June, setting a second consecutive record high of over $4.3 billion in volume. June's volume, the previous high, is measured to be about $1.52 billion. But we will come back to this in a few minutes as we break down two coins and some ties to DEXs. Kyle Davies, co-founder of Three Arrows Capital, would be quoted to say decentralized finance has exploded over the past couple months. We've seen the largest use case is trading and borrowing and lending. Davies went on to say that he expects that trend to continue. So let's take a look at two projects, though, in the world of DeFi that you need to keep your eye on and maybe, not financial advice, put your money in. They have similar names but are quite different. The two coins are Unification and Unicrypt. People in my community have asked me to cover both of these low-cap projects, so let's break them down. First, we have Unification. It goes by the ticker FUND. Pretty nice ticker. I love branding. I'm a sucker for it. Now, it's coming in at number 873. A lot of you guys reached out to me regarding this one, and then subsequently the team reached out to me, so thank you to Unification for supporting the channel and this video. But as you guys know, these projects this low on CMC don't need much to run, and Unification is focused on building a true, robust ecosystem, not just vaporware. Tokenomics of this project include a total supply of 120 million. The project raised 800K in 2018, so much of the supply is already spoken for. One of my favorite things about this project is that it is ran on Tendermint, the underlying infrastructure of Cosmos. I love any project built on it. There's a 0% inflation with this project, and stakers get almost 9% rewards, and you can do it right here in the wallet. They recently announced a big partnership with FinChange.io, which is a decentralized price oracle made for finding price discrepancies on the chain. It's pretty cool. They're also partnered with Pack.Foundation, a group that focuses on decentralized record keeping. You can view all FUND partnerships on the BX. Now, some of the biggest news coming from FUND this week includes their listing on MXC, which will provide good liquidity to the project. Expect a pump from this exchange listing. Probably today. It may already be running by the time you watch this. Now, a little down the road in a few weeks, FUND will introduce its X Fund, which will introduce DeFi staking. When this launches, we may be doing a follow-up video. But I can tell you, this project is legit. And any project outside the top 400 that's legit has plenty of room to run. Next, let's break down UNC, a hot trending coin right now. And when I looked into this one, I was pretty shocked at just how much potential it has. UNC is coming in at 2183 on CMC right now, but I expect this one to blow up this week. Why? Uniswap. As mentioned earlier, decentralized exchanges have exploded, and I honestly did not think that this would happen this fast. But yet, here we are. And Uniswap has become kind of the Binance of DEXs, the most used. Technically, it's a swap site, not a DEX, but they're basically the same thing. Check out this insane interest level on Google Trends for the term Uniswap. Can you say bull run? That's what a chart looks like from a bull run. You see, Unicrypt is a browser for Uniswap that allows users to stake coins on Uniswap, providing liquidity. This liquidity will help decrease price slippage on Uniswap, which we all hate. I can't stand it. It messes up your trades. But it will also allow stakers to earn the UNC token through staking liquid tokens. This also incentivizes developers and projects to stake more of their project tokens as they can earn rewards on them in UNC, better than letting them sit around collect dust. In addition, the Unicrypt Uniswap browser, to my knowledge, displays every coin available on Uniswap and provides them with a trust score. So no more looking for token contract addresses. Everyone I looked up was there. This one is going to moon, y'all, for sure. You can call this a verified hippo pump. This has been a hot trendy pick on a few YouTube channels the last week, and after looking into it, man, I get it. Between FUND and UNC, we could be looking at another run of winners. They are both due for the infamous hippo pump. Hungry for gains. Look, hippo pump is the new term on the channel. You better use it. And not sure if you checked on my August picks of the month I made on Saturday, but we're already crushing it. We'll have some news on MCO tomorrow, so be looking out for that. But everyone seems to be looking for this next bull run, and it seems the stars are aligning for it. I stumbled across a Reddit post on the subreddit for crypto, and I saw evidence of the shifting sentiment towards Bitcoin. It's happening, y'all. The poster identifies himself as a former cryptocurrency hater looking to learn, aka somebody who lost a bunch of money. He explains how he first invested in crypto in early 2018. It's a bad time. And held as the bear market set in, which he describes as having continued with no end in sight. He held and he prayed as long as his psyche allowed, eventually selling to cut his losses, which amounted to 15K. In the bull run, that's going to seem like nothing. He blamed Bitcoin for his loss and became bitter towards it, viewing it as a scam, which he looks back on as being an immature twat. Now he says he knows better and that the reason he lost money was because he made mistakes, plain and simple. I agree with that. After acknowledging that his timing was off and his attitude toward Bitcoin was misguided, he would illustrate the fear incentive we talked about earlier in this video, talking about investing in Bitcoin not just for a positive reward, but to avoid the negative consequences of fiat. In my favorite excerpt from the post, he says, "Currently, I am losing faith in the US dollar and the US in general. The amount of money printed this word makes me want to barf. My savings being robbed via some backhanded bullshit called inflation annoys me to no end. When former bears and bagholders start switching to the bullish side, this is a good sign. We're on the right track." But now it's your turn. Do you think Bitcoin is still an Amazon-type opportunity, or are we due for a crash and no monies? Also, let me know what you think about Fund and UNC. Are you going to be adding these to your portfolio? Let me know down below in the comments section. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I know you did. You guys love the videos. If you did, please make sure to go ahead and smash the like button and hit subscribe to become a member of the Bit Squad. I'm going to start raising this hand. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. BitBoy out.